Welcome, I'm Wanda Love, and this is Love Notes. Sometimes it feels like the world is on fire. Not metaphorically, not spiritually, but literally burning. And in those moments, when the headlines scream and the sirens wail, when your heart can't take in one more tragedy or tweet, you might find yourself asking, how do I keep loving when everything hurts? This letter came in from someone standing in that very fire. And maybe you've been there too. Dear love, how do I do it? How do I love through this? I see the news. I feel the fear. I hear the sirens, the shouting, the unraveling. I'm doing my best to stay grounded, to stay kind, but it feels like the world is burning, and I don't know how to be the light in all this smoke. Help me remember. Signed, the one who's wondering how to love through the fire. Dear one, who's wondering how to love through the fire. I see the smoke in your eyes. I feel the weight in your chest. You're wondering how to respond with love when the world feels like it's on fire. And it's not a metaphor today, is it? It's rage on screens, sirens in the streets, 1,000 voices screaming at once, and not one of them sounds like peace. But listen closely. There's a truth the fire forgets. Love isn't soft-spoken compliance. Love isn't passive or naive. Love is a force. It is the most revolutionary presence you can bring into a room that's losing its mind. Love walks in when fear is throwing chairs. Love doesn't flinch when things get messy. Love makes eye contact with pain and says, I won't abandon you here. To love through the fire is not to ignore the heat. It's to carry a cool well of truth inside you and offer a drink to those who have forgotten how to breathe. It's to be soft and grounded, clear and kind. It's not about fixing everything. It's about refusing to become what's breaking the world. So today, my darling, if you're wondering how to love through the fire, start here. Breathe. Then listen. Then do the next thing with intention, with integrity, with the courage to stay soft. Even when everything around you is trying to harden your heart. You were made for this moment. Not to control it, but to color it with love. And you don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it honestly. And then, on another note,
you're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. You, all we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise.